good, everybody? Welcome back to Universal Teas. It's the People's Podcast with your girl Toya. And this episode is called You Have to Push. Okay, so I know that I haven't dropped the episode in a minute, but I wanted to do this episode just to let you all know that I'm in this space where I'm realizing that my dreams are right ahead of me, and all that I have to do to reach them is literally push. I have to push myself into putting into practice those habits that I've planned so hard for. And you all know that right here on Universal Teas, we are in our 4 quarters of focus and we just finished our plan phase. And it's so important to push because I'm realizing that not only am I in this spirit of transition for my brand, for my podcast, but I'm also in a state of transition with relationships, with friendships, with how I'm being social, with the businesses that I want to do within my work, right? So I'm in these phases where I'm transitioning out of a lot of things and it's scary. And so I've noticed that I've been picking up these habits, and I don't know about y'all, but I've been picking up these habits where when I get afraid, I just shut down. I isolate myself. I literally go from motivated, happy, looking at all these plans, having all these ideas, and then when I get in front of the stage, where it's time for me to show what I've been working for, or to prove, or to take these big steps, I draw myself back. Right? I've been letting so many negative thoughts come into my space lately, and I've been allowing myself to become discouraged. And not that I should be, it's just kind of like I'm pacing myself based on what I think that social media is telling me should be doing, or I'm basing what other people have going on that I'm seeing being posted, and I'm trying to go off of their thing and feel like that I have to do what they're doing. But what I realize and what I want you all to take away from this message is that you're never going to get to where you want to go. You're never going to see your dreams come to pass if you don't push yourself to do them. Past the uncertainty, past the fear, past the doubt, past the loneliness, past this idea and this feeling that you aren't enough, or that you can't, or because no one around you has done it before. Because to be honest, I've realized that a lot of the things that I want to do, I'm having these barriers. And I'm learning that I'm the only person that can get the job done. A friend told me that a lot of people sometimes get stuck in this cycle of waiting for permission, or waiting to be asked to do something, or waiting to be invited, or waited for the perfect opportunity. But I'm realizing that there's so much more power in pushing yourself and being your own motivator and creating those own experiences for yourself, and not waiting on somebody to tell you or give you approval. We're in a day and age now where if you want to grow, you really got to go. And what I mean by that is go and do the things. Don't have a pause period. I know y'all have heard 1,000,001 times before, if you wait until you're ready to do something, you're probably never going to feel like you're ready. You have to go before you're ready. Your gut is telling you that you have it, that the time is now. My gut has been telling me that my dreams can come true, but I've allowed the ways of the world to convince me otherwise. And I don't really know what that's about. So, what I'm going to push myself to do from this point forward is set an intention that's going to push me towards my goal, and be very clear with my intention or my goal. Every day, I have to do something. Do something for my brand that's going to get me to where I want to go. I wrote, and I have a chalkboard in my room that I kind of update with affirmations and goals. And one of the goals that I put on there is that every day or every night, I'm going to spend at least 1 hour working on my brand, whether that be learning how to use new equipment that I have, whether that be connecting and trying to set up connections with other people and ways to collaborate, or simply creating content that's not always the glitz and glamour and me in front of a camera with my hair done. If you listening right now, I got my bonnet on, I got my big t-shirt, I'm just chilling, but just making sure that I pour into myself. I go to a job every day and I pour 8 hours into that. So I feel like I owe it to myself to just pour 1 hour of, even if it's just me meditating on my brand and meditating on what I need to do next. That is, so give my mind to my passion more frequently than not. And that's what I want to push you all to do. So I'm giving you this message, and shout out to you if you're hearing this, because that means you are subscribed on a streaming platform to know when I'm dropping episodes. But yes, this message is for you if you heard it, because I didn't post that I was dropping an episode. So this message is definitely for whoever's decided to listen. So go ahead and do the thing. Make sure that you decide to give yourself time. Make time for your purpose, whether it's just in thought and meditation or in action. But don't go and work for somebody else 8 or plus hours a day and you don't give yourself in your dreams at least one of those. All right? Just like women got to push to bring life into the world, we got to push ourselves to bring life into our passions, into our goals, because that's how you get to success. All right. It's after midnight, y'all. I got to go. I got to work in the morning. I love y'all. Bye.